All set up. Ready to pick your theme for the second half of the season?
Siempre listo. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, coming at you with some brand new social media content for this half of the season. So, check it out. What's the point of basketball, Xander?
To push yourself to even greater heights in pursuit of a collective goal?
No, wrong. It's putting the ball in the basket. Nice try, though.
Okay.
So, I'm going to prove that I'm the best at getting buckets in the league by outdueling the league's top scorers.
Probably not the most popular goal with your teammates, but I bet the fans will love it.
Look, Xander, I wouldn't be choosing this if I couldn't do it. If I were a ball hog, yeah, that'd be annoying, but I get buckets, and that's the name of the game. So, MP out.
Listen, they love you, and they're hungry. They could be huge, and we could be in on the ground floor. This could be the perfect partnership for us.
No, thank you. I'm not really into scamming my fans, Austin.
Come on, it's not a scam.
What is even a Cogni vibe?
Okay, it's a sleep mask with special crystals and gems that aid sleep, promote recovery, and improve cognitive function. It's healthy.
Do you use it?
Yes.
Does it
It's
work?
been helping me sleep. Yes. Yeah, for sure.
How?
I mean, like the darkness mainly, but that's just because I have a lot of light pollution in my room and stuff. And no, but seriously, still, though the gems or crystals, whatever, are supposed to help as well, according to them.
So it covers your eyes.
It covers your eyes.
Man. All right. I'll give it a try.
Okay, let's go.
What do I gotta do?
Just mention them in all your social videos about being the league's best scorer. They love that angle. And maybe just a tiny promotional sign in your locker, but I'll take care of that. It's gonna be amazing.
Austin,
Yeah.
leave the box.
For you, sir. Dream of money.
All right, MP. How do you feel about this matchup tonight?
It's exciting. I'm trying to prove I'm the best scorer in the league. And the only way to do that is going up against the best, baby.
That's fair. You feel any pressure to outscore their big gun, or is it all about winning?
Please, obviously we want to win the game. And if that happens, I'm happy. Even if I only score 10. But let's be honest, I'm trying to score way more than 10.
Naturally. And, what's that box behind you?
Oh, this? Well, this is my new Cogni vibe. It's a sleep mask I use to help me get rest and reset my mind right before games. Get into the zone with Cogni vibe.
You guys can check the link in the bio to learn more about Cognivibe. Any predictions for us, MP?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna win. I'm gonna score more than the other dude, and that's all thanks to Cogni vibe.
What's up, MP? There he is.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jaylen Brown.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. MP is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Boston, at the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Then it's Smith. Then there's Anthony. And it's Dawson in at the 2-guard spot. Doris, when we saw these two teams come up on the schedule, this was one you and I were looking forward to.
Oh, my goodness. This was one I've had circled for sure. And the reason, 2 teams have executed a high level, and boy, did they play at breakneck speed.
Well, MP has made it clear that scoring is an emphasis for him right now. He's looking to be more assertive offensively.
And when you have a player like MP make a statement like this, it sends a message to the rest of the team. It's him telling his teammates, give me the ball and let me do my thing. But all eyes are going to be on MP, and he might be drawing some extra double teams too. A lot of teams want to prove MP wrong.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Guys, we know MP is a gifted scorer, but tonight he wants to take it to another level. He told me, I'm trying to set an aggressive tone out there for the team. I am going to attack every single chance I get. A one-man scoring machine, but it's all for the team.
Sounds like MP is planning to have a big night. Thanks, Allie. And the Celtics in possession here. Following that last 3-pointer by Philadelphia. Back to Tatum. This one for 3. Oh, great D that time from MP.
KYP. Know your personnel. Challenge the great shooter. Excellent job.
3-pointer, Anthony. Rebound by Philadelphia. And this squad has managed the unthinkable, stringing together 34 straight wins and eager to add number 35 tonight. To say they're on a heater is an understatement.
Look, at the end of the day, this team, of course, wants to win an NBA championship when it's all said and done. And you know that's what they have their sights on. But it is so nice to enjoy the hype and accolades of a team that is right now steamrolling through the entire league in this incredible stretch. Wow, this has been an amazing thing to watch.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Anthony. Outside, Brown. To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Jalen Smith taking flight. Get up, young fella.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And that one drops for him.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Smith in his last outing with 12 points. Shot clock at 5. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Dawson can't hit.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And Wembanyama is a major alley-oop threat. No one can match up with his height and length.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Brooks comes in for Porter Jr. And Jared McCain subbed in for Giddey. .127 left in the first quarter here. Russell to pass to Simmons. to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Right side, Simmons. Simmons is doubled. The 3 from Russell. Again, the miss by Boston. Philadelphia leading by 5. And here's MP. 6 points for him. And he comes up with a bucket. MP's got 8.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hauser passes to Simmons. Russell against Doncic. Pass to Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Simmons. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just tremendous job using his frame. Ben Simmons understands how to get position.
MP with it. Give him 8 points now. Erickson grabs the board. MP getting it done for Philadelphia. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So, on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, Joel Embiid is out there with MP. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Now here's Russell. He played a great game against New Orleans. Here's Brown. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
And you look at the shot pattern for D'Angelo Russell. Doris, lots of threes in there.
You're right, B.A. There are certain guys who believe in their ability to get hot from distance, and it can completely change the tenor of the game. That has been the story of D'Angelo's career.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He dropped 56 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Joel Embiid. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 10. Hey, Jaylen Brown spikes it through.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Wembanyama screen. And here's MP from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Inside, here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
Wembanyama, screen on Tatum. MP drills the 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Now here's MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Simmons against Schroeder. Right side Tatum. And stolen by Reeves. MP, the pass to Eason. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
MP against Tatum. Pass to Brown. Tatum against MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? And Reeves pulls it down.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Celtics trail by 16. Outside, Brown. A minute 6 left in the second.
Oh, that is a big-time block. MP saying no, no.
Lets the 3 fly. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Michael Porter comes in for Eason. McCain's checked in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Schroeder. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Anthony. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Not to mention the assists he piled up. You can see why his teammates like playing with him.
Now here's Porter. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Chalk up 2 there.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Boston's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Tatum from long range nails it from 3. Tatum's got 5.
So good at exploiting where the defense is. Jason Tatum in the pull-up. Man, that's good.
From deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Sixers ahead, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans. Half-court jump. Give me a beat. Sorry. Let's hear it for our contestants.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Boston Celtics.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
What they're getting with Quickly, he plays both ends. Plays with pace, and he can flat out score.
Yeah, all the two.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Then there's Anthony, then it's Smith, and it's Dawson in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Brian, back to you.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Brown, nice follow-through on the fadeaway. Brown's got 8.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
From deep, here's Doncic. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Dawson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And that one good. He's got 10.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Porter with a screen on Tatum. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Tatum looking it over. Pass to Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Doncic passes to Giddey. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Tatum against MP. That's tipped. Stolen by MP. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Boston pulls it in. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. MP outside, takes the 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. Picked by Smith. Brown with it, now guarded by Wembanyama. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And now let's take a look and see which power forwards and centers have been putting up the most points over the past 10 games. MP, number 1. And of course, Jason Tatum.
This group of big men go into every game with the mindset that no defense can guard them. And you know what? They're usually right.
You know, and even with entire defenses schemed around stopping them, their scoring output always remains high. These fellas are anchors in the post for each of their teams.
Up top, Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Brooks finds MP. Puts up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Now Brown. He's got 10. Left side, Tatum. Puts the move on. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. MP outside. Driving inside. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Boston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Brown in the high post. Brooks on him. Brown passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Boy, phenomenal ball control by Jason Tatum, just showing exactly how creative he can be.
Tatum against MP. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 43 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That won't go either for Tatum.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as...
And so it's Philadelphia just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game. Outside Tatum. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Yeah, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
MP, you really had a little extra pep in your step tonight. Was that because of who you were going up against? I know you're working on your video series about being the best scorer in the league.
No, yeah. That was a big part of it. You know, I like to put on a show, Dom. And everyone is more likely to tune in when there's two great scorers going at it. So with all that extra attention, I wanted to make sure I came out on top.
Understood. Great job, MP.
Appreciate you.
Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom. And that about wraps it up.
Ooh, that felt good.
Hey, what you working on?
That's all you. I'm gonna keep scoring. Come around.
Again.
Ready to lose. Good bucket, LP. Shot.
Going.
I'm gonna keep coming that. All right.
Just like that.
I like that.
Come on, MP.
Yeah, it's time to play now.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
One big thing. Great game though, right? Yeah. I don't know how you guys watch one.
Up next, the 76ers taking on the Thunder. For the Philadelphia Well, we know the rumor mill is always active at this point of the season, Richard. For players, what's it like being mentioned in trade talks?
It can be a blow to your confidence, and it can also make you lose a little trust in your organization. You just have to remind yourself, it's not personal, it's just business.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Wembanyama's out there with MP. Then it's Jared McCain. Then there's Doncic, and it's Porter at the small forward position. And the basket by MP.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Luka with the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. What more can you say about this team? They've won 35 games in a row. No one seems to have any answers for them right now.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy when the season is all said and done. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
Again, Philadelphia.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Here's Holmgren. No good again that time.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Pass to MP. It's McCain on the wing. Porter with the screen for MP. Misses the 3. They're trailing by 9. Short passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Wembanyama, a screen on Holmgren. And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. And here's MP for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 15.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Williams against Easton. To halt the run. Williams passes to Holmgren. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Holmgren's got his second bucket tonight.
That was good positioning defensively, but Chet has endless arms.
MP, no good. And they're trailing by 19. Wallace outside. Here's Williams, and he gets the bucket. Williams has got his second bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
MP with the bounce pass. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Here's Topic. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Topic is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Blake in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He had 46 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And here's Blake. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Rolling off the pick, Holmgren can beat you in a number of ways.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Embiid. Jared McCain comes in for Austin Reeves. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Tari Eason.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Williams from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Thunder with some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. NSGA subbed in for Wallace. Doncic is checked in for the 76ers. The Thunder with another miss. The 76ers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And here's MP for 3. Here's Wembanyama. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And it's not easy trying to keep Wemby off the glass. His arms, they just don't stop.
Pass to Topic. The Thunder with another miss. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's McCain. Defended by Dort. Wembanyama passes to MP. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. 5 to shoot. And Wembanyama throws it down.
It doesn't get any easier than that. Just lob it up Wemby's way, and he'll take care of the rest.
55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's a screen. From deep, SGA falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And here's MP for 3. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 34.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Pass to Chang. Lets it go with the 3. And the Thunder, another 3.
You set him up, and Williams will typically knock it down.
And here is MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. And we'll be right back after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Philadelphia.
They're going to the arc, drilling shots, making it look simple, even by today's standards.
Yeah, you'd think a defense now would be more. Let's turn our attention to the 3. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got MP, Doncic out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Porter at the small forward. Dort with a screen for SGA. Outside, Dort. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the 76ers. MP passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Pass to Sorber. It's stolen by McCain. Floats it up for MP. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Dagnall said, "We really can't find a weakness in this game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you, Kevin.
All-purpose. Thank you, Allie. Outside Williams. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Now here's SGA. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP with it. Dort covering. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. It's not going to go for him.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Dort a screen on Doncic. Fade away. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
The three from MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. SGA against Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Topic is checked in for Dort. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Tari Eason comes in for Michael Porter. Austin Reeves is checked in for Jared McCain. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Doncic. Giddey the pass to MP. And here's Embiid. The three from MP. The shot, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up 2 there. And it's 8 points for Chet Holmgren.
It's an incredible advantage to have a 7-footer who can shoot like Holmgren.
The three from MP. The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Reeves against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Reeves.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The three from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. MP outside. Good, that's another bucket.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Topic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding it up. And we reach the 4th. Making some changes here. Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Holmgren is out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Zorber in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
And Jalen Williams' game is unique. His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill set. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes good on the layup.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
MP outside. Giddey sets the pick for MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Holmgren with a screen on Schroeder. SGA kicks to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Nobody near Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
MP, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Schroeder. The Thunder get it back in a new 14, and they pick up 2.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
A 3 from MP. Drills it from outside.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And he's good on the second. And Philadelphia calls time here. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Embiid with a screen on Holmgren. Hits it again. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And
Feeling you, MP. Good, MP.
Kicks, MP.
MP, let's bring it tonight.
Have him be a little more chill around the house.
Yeah, I remember how my dog was at that stage.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see the dog park over there? I did. It reminds me, where did you find your hamster? Ooh, I went to a breeder that was located in... Some toys.
Thanks, everyone, for joining. All right, Tim, when you look around the league and you see teams overachieving, what's behind that typically?
Yeah, Brian, typically when you see something like that, it's because a couple of role players have gotten off to a really hot start. The question is, can those guys sustain that over the long term? If that's the case, then that team could take a leap forward.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Max Christie. And it's flagged in at the 3. Now here's Davis. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. The rebound by MP. And he lobs it up top. And here's the fast break. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
When Davis goes to the rim full force, he punishes a defense.
Pass to McCain. Philadelphia moving it around. From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Irving against Doncic. And he gets the bucket.
And that is what Irving is known for. He is a master ball handler who can get whatever he wants.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Davis with a screen on MP. And here's Flag outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Yeah, these teams are a little different from last year, and I think it's anyone's game. I can't wait to see how they match up.
Knocked away. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. MP, the pass to Porter. Back to MP. Porter with a screen on Davis. MP shot is good.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Mavericks trail by 5. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. For 3. The rebound by MP. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Porter a screen. Here's MP. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And Dallas calls time here.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid.
.105 left in the opening quarter. Now White. Pass to Hardy. 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. The offensive rebound. Here's Houston. He drops it from range.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Embiid a screen on Murray. A nice shot by MP.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Giddey against White. The three is up. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
MP is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Pass to Flagg. Back to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. MP high post. He's against Murray. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Dallas, not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
Checking out the 76ers, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
McCain's checked in for Eason. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Allie, great info there. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Doncic checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in. Gafford the screen. Good chance here for Irving. It's hauled in by the Sixers. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games no matter where you play.
From deep, MP. MP drills the 3.
Woo! This guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Irving, pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
MP, the pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's MP from outside. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Murray, a screen on Giddey. Left side Murray. Irving looking around. And the shot goes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest. There's 47 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And he lobs it up. Oh, Davis finishing off the lob.
Davis makes things simple for his teammates. Just lob it up, and he will take care of the rest.
Doncic passes to Porter. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Mavericks trail by 17. Irving, the pass to Lively. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Irving. Up and over Doncic. And too long on the shot. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Here's Hardy. Over McCain. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Philadelphia on top, up 19. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey, everybody, nothing like two teams, three players involved. Fellas, your analysis, please.
What they're getting with Quickly, he plays both ends, plays with pace, and he can flat out score it.
Yeah, all the tools are there, and the consistency is...
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
Poor commitment.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
On the court right now for Dallas. A pair of first overall picks in the front court, Flagg and Davis. Max Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Lively in at the 5, down low.
He knocks down another from the mid-range. Irving has this shot down pat.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Back to you guys.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. MP, the pass to Porter. Oh, what a fast break for Dallas. Here's Flagg. Oh, MP with a block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Dallas calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, this coaching staff is frustrated right now. They just can't figure out a way to slow him down. They've got to push him off his spot.
And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
You look at Flagg, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I...
Hits yet again! Wow!
Night after night, he's been unbelievable, scoring the ball at will.
And if he keeps it up, he's going to be top 5 in single-season 40-point games. That speaks to his unwavering consistency. Shot clock at 6. Davis against MP. Davis misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Philadelphia moving it around. Porter with a screen on Christie. Right side, Porter. Irving with it. Now Doncic defending. Irving, no good.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Wembanyama, screen on Davis. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. MP against Davis. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Porter. Fires from deep. On target from range.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now here's Lively. Yet to see a basket. Outside Irving. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Porter. Back to MP. Wembanyama screen. And here's MP from outside. And it's Flag with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And it's good. 2 points. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Well, when you see how fast Irving is, once he gets a step on you in the open floor, it is over.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. MP shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Irving against McCain. And the shot's good by Irving. He's got 12.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Sixers on top, running away with... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some...
Checked in for Williams. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Davis comes in for Murray. Christie's checked in for Houston. And Irving is subbed in for Hardy. We've got Austin Reeves. MP is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Giddey in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. The Sixers lead by 23. From deep, MP. Davis with a rebound. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Irving, screen on Giddey. And here's Flag outside. They grab their own miss. Fires the 3. The 3 ball. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Pass to Flag. Now Christie. Outside Davis. From outside the arc. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for Philadelphia. MP scanning the floor. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 15 points here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Irving, that's good. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself, really, in any situation. Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
And here's MP, got it again! Sensational!
I mean, how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone. Davis with a screen on Eason. And that one's good. Flag.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
MP outside, beyond the arc. Another three for Philadelphia.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Screen by Lively. Puts it up from 15. Outside for Davis. Pass to Irving. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Oh, that's good. MP.
Yeah, I don't miss anyway, so stay out on the wing and give me room.
Up next, the 76ers taking on the Warriors. For the Philadelphia 76ers, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Warriors, Sixers, the tip-off coming right after this. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Take a look at the Warriors. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. Now Golden State's starting five. Butler out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's James. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, Doncic out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Porter. Then it's MP. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, locking down the middle. RJ, here we are about the middle of the season. Where are these teams putting their focus right now?
Some are already monitoring their conference position, but this is the time to stay focused on being healthy and just playing good basketball every night.
Now Butler, following the three-point attempt by MP. And that one's good. Hunter.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. So it's Philadelphia now after the Warriors pick up 3.
A taste of how competitive Embiid can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
When it comes to DeAndre Hunter, how would you prepare for him, Richard, if you were coaching against him?
Well, Hunter's wingspan will really wake you up on defense, but it's this catch-and-shoot game that everyone needs to watch. If you leave a gap, well, he'll make you pay.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Claxton a screen on MP. Butler passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's MP. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They've come out strong 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Koulibaly. Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's Butler missing. The 76ers trail by 3. MP, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. MP's got 11 points.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Butler against MP. Shots good by Butler.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the 76ers.
On the court.
1:14 left here in the first quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Johnson. MP's shot is good.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And they'll keep possession. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. MP outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. So they take the lead. He's got 17.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Koulibaly, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by MP. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Claxton with the steal. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Harris is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He dropped 56 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
MP finds Embiid. The 3 from MP. The 3 is pure from MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Johnson, the pass to Harris. To Johnson. Outside, Sexton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. MP outside. Inside, MP gets it.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Philadelphia. Tari Eason comes in for Austin Reeves. Different look here for the Warriors. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Tobias Harris. Jimmy Butler comes in for Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And James subbed in for Javon Carter. A 3-ball. And it's MP with the 3. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia. Outside, Sexton. Back to Butler. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Eason's shot is good. Eason's got his first points of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they continue to find ways to score.
Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the 76ers. The Warriors also with a sub. Koulibaly's checked in. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. The guy is all about winning.
Outside, James. .143 left in the first half of basketball. Shots good by Butler.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
MP outside. From outside the arc. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
MP outside. Wembanyama a screen. And the basket by MP.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
52 seconds left in the second quarter. Butler against MP. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 12.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Offensive rebound. Here's McCain. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Koulibaly with a screen on Doncic. James the bounce pass. Butler with the ball. Now defended by MP. Good defense by MP.
And they've only got got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Sixer, number 17, Michael Porter Jr.
6 seconds left to play in the first half. That's a 2 from Butler. And so it's Philadelphia with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play. They're good.
Shifting gears here, guys, how about the clash at the power forward position in this game?
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look. At MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Michael Porter's out there with MP. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And there's the bucket from MP.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Back to Butler. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Pass to Koulibaly. Off target from outside.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Claxton with the steal. Here's Koulibaly. Here's Butler. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And he does it with and without the ball. Butler stuffing that stat sheet.
And here's MP for 3. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 47 points.
Out of their last 5 days, how about all 5 from long range?
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month, MP.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
Back to Butler. Hunter with a screen on MP. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 7 points for Luka Doncic.
Ooh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Pass to Claxton. Now Koulibaly. McCain defending, and here's James outside. Rebound the 76ers.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. At the top of the key, Hunter. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Butler. Will it go? Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 for Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Hunter, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Outside Butler. Here's Koulibaly. 10 points for him. And that one's good. Hunter.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Butler. Fades back. The shot is good off the backboard. Butler's got 19 points.
And that jump shot of Butler is really smooth. He just rises up comfortably there and makes it look effortless. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And stolen by MP. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Butler. Outside, James. Back to Butler. Up in time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Philadelphia ahead. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Regain control. Come on now. Every pass.
He's checked in for Williams. Different look here for the Warriors. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Tobias Harris. Butler comes in for Johnson. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And James subbed in for Sexton. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Koulibaly is out there with James. Then it's Butler. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Easton passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
The defense is making it too easy for MP. When you let him get this close, he will finish it all night long.
Inside. Easton grabs the board.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
Here's Butler. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Giddey kicks to MP. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Butler takes a 3. That one doesn't go. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Embiid with the screen on Butler. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
From deep, James gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The 3 from MP. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most...
Thanks, guys. You know I have questions, MP, but the way you were playing tonight, I'm afraid you'll reject them. Okay. I'm sorry for the dad joke.
I forgive you, Dominic.
Double-digit denials by you in this one, though. Spectacular defending in the win. Talk to me.
Whatever it takes, right? If they're gonna keep coming at us, we're gonna keep being there to meet them. One shower, change, come back, try again. We'll be here to stop them. They want to sleep on it, regroup. I'll be blocking shots in their nightmares. I'm like a crazed animal out there, you know? You don't want any part of it.
No, I do not, MP. Thanks for your time. Hey, whoa. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with...
Stay focused on your workout.